Appreciate you.
Yep.
I clearly remember somebody picked us like 14th in the West. You know, coming in preseason polls or whatever the case was, is after Clay got hurt. It was a special year, all things considered. And a new experience for me, Draymond Loon. Tried to make the most of it. Come back, bottle this up, everybody make the right strides, take advantage of the summer, and don't want to see us next year.
Steph Curry is playing on a team where Clay was out for a significant, coming off a catastrophic injury. He's getting older. Dre's getting older.
Steph is coming off an injury.
Steph's coming off an injury. KD's not there anymore, right? What there seems to be, to me, a lot on the line for Steph in his legacy. And when I say that, Key, I could feel it already before you jump down my throat. When I say that, it's like I think of both outcomes. If he doesn't get it done, is his legacy going to get worse? No, it's not going to get worse, but now compare it to what happens if he does. What if the Warriors go all the way this year and Steph wins finals MVP and all that? It gets enhanced. It does.
What separates this run to the finals from the others?
Just the context of the last 4 years, from Game 6 of the 19 finals to now. Everything that we went through as a team, with injuries, with obviously the pandemic that's happened over the last 2.5 years, like everything that we've all went through, you look up and all the work that you put in over the last 2 years has paid off.
Take the right approach, everybody dig deep. Let's get it done. Joseph, 1, 2, 3. Joseph!
This is his least talented Golden State team. Older, just not as talented. And to keep on going, a true testament to the whole
group. If Steph Curry wants to crack in that top 10 category of greats of all time, the one thing that those top 10 players have is a finals MVP.
Behind the screen, Steph Curry locked in. They leave Curry all alone, and that's lethal. Deadly. Goes around the world. Oh, so much. Tatum on Curry. Around the border screen. Somebody throw one on Steph Curry. Curry drives on Smart, gets inside, left-handed, banks it home. Launches a three, puts it in. Steph Curry lighting it up here in the third. 6. Steph Curry once again dancing and prancing in the paint.
He's a unique individual and a gifted, along with the all-time great talent.
Curry long three. That's good. Steph Curry from way downtown. Some Curry chaos. from downtown. And that'll do it. It's over. The Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. They're on top of the NBA world. The fourth title in 8 years. The Dubs dynasty is still very much alive.
He's a 4-time NBA champion, a 2-time league MVP, a member of our 75th anniversary team, and for the first time ever, he's an NBA Finals MVP. The 2022 Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP award goes to Stephen Curry.
It's definitely overwhelming. It was surreal just because you know how much you went through, to get back to the stage. And from the off season last year when we lost in the play-in tournament, it's been a year and 6 days that I started the process of getting ready for this season. It all paid off. Didn't know how it was going to happen. Didn't know what the environment's going to be like. You imagine what the emotions are going to be like, but it hits different. So this year, I knew if we were going to be in a position to win a championship, that I would have to elevate to another level that I haven't really experienced before. And so that was the motivation to be able to, sustain a high level of effort for the 6 games we played in this series and do something I haven't done in my career before. It's pretty special, knowing everything that we have accomplished. This one hits different for sure. Just knowing what the last 3 years have meant, what it's been like, from injuries to changing of the guard and the rosters, and now you got 4 championships.
What's left?
I don't know, the fact that I get to say we try to be greedy. I've told a couple of young guys that were on the podium, I was like, well, we're just getting started. Just trying to drop that little seed of, this is amazing, but we can be even better next year. And that's not just me just spewing out just nothing. I think we really have the opportunity to keep running this thing back. So I'm not getting too ahead of myself though, because I'm a little tired right now. I'm just gonna enjoy this one for the summer, play some golf, stare at this for a while, get motivated, run it back.
Quite an appropriate video. For those of you who don't watch sports, there's some back context there I give to you in 30 seconds or less. Was a rough time for the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry. And I'm gonna let Grace talk too, because she is a huge sports fan.
This is Adonia's team.
This is Adonia's team. Yes, I showed up. Forgot all about that.
Noting that, Grace. I feel so. This is all about today. Thank you for that. I love my Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, sure enough, right. I totally forgot all about that, Grace. Good job. Phil is wearing a Life is Short shirt. Very much so. And it says, do stuff that matters. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today for sure. Very rough time. And yeah, so now we're here. Here's who we are. I don't know if this conversation is going to motivate you or piss you off. Either way, it's going to be kind. But I have no idea, right? I have no idea what's going to happen. I got enough data on us to know who we are as a company and who we're not. We have enough data. Let's start with what we're not. We are not a company that makes sales well. We're not. What we are is a company that can make money with the snap of a finger if someone is in trouble. That we are. I want you to pay very close attention to everything I'm going to say today. What we are is a bunch of caring people who refuse to let somebody suffer. We got to tap into that. You know what? Do me a favor. And we're gonna treat you this morning differently. If you can, optionally, but if you feel my energy, cut your camera on. Okay. Optionally, but cut your camera on. If you feel my energy, if you know where we're going and you can feel something, go ahead and cut your camera on. Go ahead and cut your camera on. Let's because I'm going to need some call and response here today. What we are is a company that will do anything for this company. That is clear. It's not up for negotiation. It has been shown. It has been proven. That's who you are. So you are a bunch of weird people who look out for one another, no matter the odds that are stacked against you. And that is something we can tap into. As a leader, my job is to recognize what we cannot do and what we can do. And I am telling you that if I set sales projections for you, you're going to suck. But if I tell you we need this to get done, you are going to rise to championship level. And as a coach, my only job is to know who we are and to maximize who we are. There's no other job. Phil Jackson revolutionized coaching. He has a book called 12 Rings. 12 Rings? I think it's 12 Rings. Whatever rings. It's a great book. He had the Chicago Bulls doing Indian ancestral meditations in the middle of practice. It's a great book. I read the book twice. It's a great book. He understood that they had Michael Jordan, but he understood what they were not. They were not a team. What they were a bunch of people who had something to prove, and he tapped into that. He tapped into that. While we don't necessarily have anything to prove, what we want to do individually is change the world. And I'm going to tap into that today. So I want you to pay very close attention to who you are. So since I know that you are people who can't sell unless it involves changing the world, then I only ask you henceforth to keep changing the world. Therefore, Deanna, I have some tasks for you. Unmute your mic. I've already started last night. Part of this is ceremony because she knows, but part of this is not. So I'm hiring people who can hit KPIs. Yeah, y'all missed the whole thing. I mean, I'm taking the pressure off of thee and going to get folk who also want to change the world, Chris, but can do what we cannot.
Thank you so much.
Explain what it is.
Say it again.
Explain what is a KPI.
Key performance indicators. If I say we need $15,000 in 2 hours, or if I say we need 500 posts, well, actually, we got Anne Marie can do that just fine. So this is I'm focused on the sales thing for right now. So hear me. Hear me. I have not said anything bad whatsoever. I'm actually complimenting you. I'm keeping you where you should be. Y'all are clearly world changers, Cheryl. That is no doubt. If I say right now, one of us is in trouble. Well, hold on. What we got to do? Like literally, your demeanor, King James says, your countenance will change and you will go right into action. Keep that. Don't change that. That is what's going to make this company one to behold for generations. So don't change. Allow me to have the wherewithal to go get people that round this out where we need to be. Is that okay? Is that okay? Outstanding. All right. Deanna, that being said, you gave me 4 interview dates. I need Dion and I need Ina to have access to my calendar for 2 different reasons. I'll explain here, not now, but in a little bit. I just want to stay in this section. She has odd device. I don't know about Ina, but you're going to have to figure that out. Okay, you have to figure that out. You're going to figure that out, but they both need it. They both need it. Just make a note of it real quick. But it's happening right after this call. Okay. And you're going to have a meeting with both of them right after this call. acknowledge me, say yes, outstanding. And your meeting about them, both of them right after this call is my standard is ridiculous, y'all. It is insane. Ena, you don't have to know, even though you know. Dion, you don't have to know. Y'all just see what I do behind the scenes that nobody else sees. It's the amount of work that I do behind the scenes as fast as I do it. Nobody else sees it, but y'all do. Of course, Phil and Susan already know. This is what I do. So my standard is incredibly high. And I need y'all to walk y'all through some certain things because you can't coexist with me without a high standard working so close to me. It's impossible. All I'm going to do is frustrate you. That's all I'm going to do is frustrate you if you do. Okay. All I'm going to do. Pause. Here's what else. Okay. Let's identify what I've said so far, Grace. What I've said was, I know exactly who we are now. Remember, if y'all remember a month ago, I told y'all we're going to do something to March 24th or something. And then we're going to find out who we are. Remember I said that to y'all? We're going to find out who we are. We're going to do this. And well, I found out in December. I didn't need March. I didn't need till March. I found out in December who we are. We can do anything if somebody's in trouble. Yeah, you ain't got to, don't worry about it. We can move mountains if it means raising the collective consciousness of this world. But if I say, let's go get $1 billion, everybody's law of attraction or auto suggestion kicks in and it kicks out the $1 billion. But if I say, let's go get $1 billion because Adonia's going to do something to change the world, yeah, auto suggestion would not kick in and you would literally go get $1 billion. Part of
Thank you
leadership.
so much. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes. Some of y'all should have felt very comfortable with that.
I did.
Some of y'all do so well for other people, but you don't do well for yourself. And I don't need you to change. Dude, I'm talking to so many people. Adonia's the same way. Adonia's the same way. You do so well for other people, not too well for yourself. Hear me well. I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you. Do not change. I see it as a gift. I'm not asking you to change. And as your CEO, I'm going to honor and appreciate that and gently keep you in your comfortable genius place. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I promise you that when Adonia gets to work, they're not going to have that conversation. I promise you. Any of you who got jobs, they're not going to have that conversation at work. They're not going to say, well, you guys are underperforming because of this, so it's okay. That's not what they're going to say. They're not going to say, stay where you are because I don't see it as an underperformance because I know how to tap into you to get a super overperformer. I show Steph Curry for a reason. Remember, I'm strategic. Everything I do is succinct and has a reason. Now, here's what I also know. Let me back up. I forgot I was recapping because what I'm about to say next is a bit hard and rough. And I don't want you to shut down when I say it. Okay, I want you to shut down when I say it. I play Steph Curry for a reason. What we are is a group of people who can get anything done because all of y'all are divinely deputized to change the world. That is clear. There's no doubt about it. Makes sense. I am Mr. Assemble the Wanderers, so I got a bunch of wanderers here. Makes sense. It does absolutely make sense. Didn't think about it, but now that we're here, it is clear, Amir, that you all have come back to change the world. There's no doubt about it. Stay that, keep that, because you're going to keep the heart of this organization. Y'all don't work hard enough, though. Y'all currently do not have a championship work ethic. You do not. No offense to you. Try not to push back here because I'm about to change that about this company. I'm going to do some things that you are going to be confused about, initially disagree with, but thank me for later. You're certainly not going to thank me for it now, but I'm not going to get any resistance because all of y'all are world changers. And I'm going to spin it into, we're going to change the world this way. So do this. I'm not going to get any resistance, but our work ethic needs to change. Notice what some Steph Curry said at the end. Yeah, it was 1 year, 6 days. 1 year, 6 days we lost in the playoff tournament, play-in tournament, and now we're champs. You do not, I'm asking a rhetorical question. Do you currently take all the steps necessary to give your very best in the dark when it's painful, when your bones are broken and nobody is giving you any credit, there's no support system, the whole media in the world has turned against you and you keep going and you currently do not. It's not a diss. So I'm going to change something about this company in the two ways. I'm going to change me, which I've already noted. Stay who you are. I will no longer require a few things from y'all. I've changed. Did y'all hear me? But I'm going to put my work ethic into you. Now that is going to happen. And you don't have a choice in the matter. That part's going to happen. I'm going to let you stay you, but I'm going to give you my championship work ethic. And it will make you, yes, and you will go to sleep tired, exhausted every night, but fulfilled. But you will, I don't know, I already started, you asked Tony, I sent Tony 39 videos this morning. Tony, unmute your mic and let him know. I ain't playing, I already started.
It might have actually been more than that, but
by the
yeah. We started late last night. Well, for me, because I'm an hour ahead, and then carried into early this morning. So,
Absolutely. Please know this here. I saw who we are. I've been watching. I've been paying attention, and I don't need to see no more. What we are is a bunch of Adonias that is just waiting for that chance to do something meaningful. And y'all get super duper championship Michael Jordan tenacity when it's meaningful. You know I ain't lying. As soon as it's meaningful,
you don't know us.
You get straight Tiger Woods. I can't even recognize the W no more. She done changed. Her whole face done changed. She's locked in. Keep that. I promise you, moving forward, I'm going to make sure that your tasks are meaningful to where you're changing the world. However, I cannot control that the mundane will always be around you. And champions master the mundane. Okay. I cannot control that Deanna's going to have a meeting with Dion and Ina, and it's going to be boring. It's not going to change the world. It's going to suck, and neither one of them wants to do it. But I need y'all to approach it with the championship drive. This is what I have to change about y'all. I do this part I have to do. Stay you, but I need to pour a lot of me in these mundane areas. It's the only way to write a book is to master the mundane. There is nothing about writing a book that is glorious until someone says, "Oh my God, it changed my life." That's the only time you get a reward. The whole process in between is a silent, mono experience process that has no reward attached to it. Writing a book is one of the most loneliest journeys on the planet. And it's not even fair, because you spend 4 years writing a book that I'm going to read in 2 hours. I want to clobber your last 4 years of experience in a 2-hour session.
It's like watching a basketball game. He said a year and 6 days just for us to shout, cheer, and celebrate for what, a 3-hour game?
Right. Absolutely. That's exactly that was a perfect analogy. Perfect analogy. Go ahead, Phil.
Frank Oz, one of the Jim Henson guys, talked about, he did this one movie. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it had great message, great impact. He says you spend millions of dollars creating that movie. Hundreds of people are involved, and when it's done, the people in the theater stand up and said, "Well, where are we going for dinner?"
Exactly. It's exactly. It's just another great example, and that's the price of a champion. We break our bodies and we sacrifice time with our children and the things we could have did. Like, think about it. For a Summer Olympics is happening next year in Paris. And while all the Olympics are exciting, the Summer Olympics is always more exciting. Even if your preference is winter, the Summer Olympics is more exciting because of the nature of them. Because you have to spend 4 years to perform for 10 seconds. That's most of the Summer Olympics, whether it be swimming or track. It doesn't matter. 4 years to perform for 10 seconds. And if you eat one hamburger, if you take off one practice day, you would not be on a podium for a fraction of a second. The people who get 4th place didn't work out when it rained. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You did not win gold medals at the Olympics. You win them when it's raining, when your calves are sore, when you pull the muscle. You win them when your friends are going out, but you tell them, no, I can't eat that. I have to go work out. That's when that's the difference between silver and gold. That's the difference. That is the difference. And it's fractions of a second. It's not even a second. It's a second would put you, it wouldn't even qualify you. You can't even be in the Olympics being a second slow. You can't even be in the Olympics if you're a second slow. It won't even qualify you. So we got to have that work ethic. So there's some things I'm getting ready to do. Deanna, you're going to give them the calendar. Why? Because I'm about to interview, but I need to do. Ina's doing some speaking stuff. Ina, you're going to give Dion information about, you are going to message some people today about the interviews. I'm going to tell you what to say. You're not going to act like me. You're going to be you in my inbox. You don't need to act like me. You're going to be you in my inbox. You're going to put -Ina. Okay, cool. No problem. We're about to schedule all these people for interviews. Please know this. I'm not hiring quickly. If they show up quickly, that means that was just the right person. I'm hiring very slowly. I don't have, let me tell you right now, I don't have any questions. I didn't ask ChatGPT for 25 questions. I don't have anything, no interview questions. I mean, I've been interviewing for a long time, but I'm not using that expertise. I'm looking for 2 things. 3 things now. I'm looking for 3 things. I'm looking for the opposite of what you all are, while also being exactly what you are. And that's difficult. I'm looking for a world changer who is a emphatic doer, who gets motivated by being alone and getting rejection. And I didn't disqualify 90% of y'all immediately just by saying that. Okay, just by saying that. So I'm looking for that. I'm obviously looking for a culture fit first. I have a prototype that I've built on paper of what my salesperson should look like. And I'm seeing how many points they have to that. And then I'm looking for someone who can be staffed to our weaknesses. That's what a coach does. If I got Michael Jordan then I need Luke Longley. I'm sorry, that's y'all too young for that. Okay.
No, we're not.
Okay.
I wish I was too young for that, but I know what you're saying.
Exactly. My job is to say we don't do rebounds well. Let's go get Dennis Rodman. That's my job. Like, that's my job. So we don't do sales well. Let's go get Dennis Rodman of sales. This somebody is born for it, and it's okay. Don't do sales well. Grace does sales well, but Grace manages even better. I'm counting on Grace's management skills more than I am her sales skills. My job is to go get a bunch of people who sell better than Grace. Trust me. See, now she got thumbs up already. Trust me, that's what she wants. I need to push her into management mode as fast as possible. Okay, come on, Prophet Jerry. Yeah, I'm coming to the quality of life check. I've got some plow in the field I need to do.
Okay, let's go back a little bit, Bishop.
Okay.
You was talking about the championship and stuff. So would you recommend us to listen to the meditation of the championship
Absolutely.
that's on TikTok? I mean
YouTube.
On YouTube.
Absolutely. And I also recommend y'all, I would do a study of me. So this is going to sound arrogant to low-minded people, and I don't obviously I don't care.
That's going to take a lifetime. Sorry.
Fair enough. That's fair. Fair enough. I want you to take part of your lifetime and do a study of me. Kobe Bryant tells this great story. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Kobe Bryant. Oh, there's somebody so awesome. I'm so grateful.
I've always wondered how you all, because I have trouble like studying people, and I know they got books out there. But you watch people, like I didn't be with you for like 8-9 years, and I still don't know you. I do, but I don't.
No doubt. Let's listen to this story about Kobe real quick, and y'all pay attention to what I'm trying to tell you. I forgot. Hold on, I gotta tell Zoom. There's a new. I don't know if I'm pretty sure Apple did it for privacy, but anyway. Okay, now.
Antonio.
Yep.
While you're looking, I'd like to just say something.
Okay.
We lost a gentleman who changed the world. His name's Norman Lear. 101 years old. All in the Family, Mod, The Good Life. He literally changed how we interact with each other in terms of our race, our ethnicity, our lifestyle. So I'd just like to honor him today just a little bit to say thank you to Norman Lear and think of his impact he had on the world with the things he brought to the table.
Fair enough. We honor you on this day. For sure. Grace, I sent you line up if you could share that on the screen for me while Zoom wants to. Oh, it's working now, of course. But anyway, go ahead. Play this video. I want y'all to pay attention to this video very well. And then I want to talk about me. I have to put me in, y'all, for sure. Go ahead, Grace.
He goes to me and said, "Hey, you want some advice? Whatever you do, don't look him in the eye." Wait, excuse me? Why the hell would I not look him in the eye? I don't think my teammate understood that I'm that too. I was getting ready to face Jordan. I had a teammate. He goes to me and said, "Hey, you want some advice? Whatever you do, don't look him in the eye." Wait, excuse me? Why the hell would I not look him in the eye? I don't think my teammate understood that I'm that too.
Okay, stop it, Grace. And then the rest of the video goes, you see him cross over Jordan, run right into Jordan, they laugh and knock him down. And then he looks at the camera and tells his teammate, "Can't look at me in the eye either, buddy." And that's how it ends. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. That mentality that, yeah, you like Jordan. Yeah, you think Jordan is amazing. Yeah, Kobe is amazing. And all these people are amazing. Yeah, so am I. I'm that too. No. I mean that. And if you are anything who can feel energy, you felt that. I absolutely mean that. Under no circumstances is that not going to be me, because I've been that since the day I was born. There's this idea of you will not stop blank, whatever blank is. I'm that idea.
Okay, I just
Go
want to
ahead.
say this real quick in that space. I wanted to say it earlier also, but right here, because you're saying exactly what I've been feeling for the past few years now.
Mhm.
And that's one of the things that bothered the job I was on, because they were like, she just won't stop. When our hours changed and I still had to be there even earlier.
No doubt.
I still had to be there. I had to be present, and it aggravated them. But for Sandra, it was a call of duty, if that makes sense, to
No
be
doubt.
on the meetings through all the job timing that they set us up for. I had to be here. I had to, because I know who you are. I know who this community is, and the purpose of it. And anyway, I just wanted to
No,
say,
I'm with you 100%.
for those
So what?
years, I know I have been present, even though I haven't been on. I've been here because of
No
what you
doubt.
just said.
So I want y'all to embody that. But now you need championship rings. Carmelo Anthony is fantastic. Got no rings. I need y'all to get something. There's a lot of people with that dog in them that didn't win. There's a reason why. Because you're not allowed to win if I'm on the court too. You're really not paying attention to what I'm saying.
Wow.
I need you to get, I know how great you are. But under no circumstances will I be losing today. Now, pay attention to that, because that's the energy we need. Now, since I know I can't teach it to you, because you either have it or you don't, can't teach it to you. It's only two things I could do, Pastor Tony. Force it out of you. Sit. Force it out of you. Or number two, put you in an environment that makes you responsible and feel guilty if you don't force it out of you. It's the only two things I can do. It's the only two things I can do. Chef Jay said, wear confidence like you own it. If you're on a championship team, I promise you, you work harder than you ever did. You practice harder than you ever did. You show up earlier. You do things. I promise you that the people who play with them Chicago Bulls 6-run teams, the role players, they did more than what they did. Craig Hodges did more than what he did, shot more than what he shot, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Steve Kerr is clearly a champion. He got like 10 championship rings at this point. Clearly, Spurs, Bulls, Warriors. Clearly, he's got this mindset. Okay. That being said, marketing, Anne-Marie, starts Monday. Ready or not, it's starting. Grace, that means you got to finish your training. That'll mean you got to finish your training today. That'll mean you got to finish this weekend. If you don't finish it, Anne-Marie gonna be moving with just what you taught her. You gonna have to be a champion and say, well, I can't do it like that. Let me. Did y'all see what? See, if you missed what I just did, I'm so strategic. I said it's only two things I can do to make you act like you got, make you get these championship rings. Force you in that situation, or force you in an environment that forces you in that situation. I just forced both of them in that situation. So that means Janice and everybody else under Anne-Marie, game time. Absolute game time. 100% game time. That means Grace is going to have to do something. That means Ina, since I told you to learn, you ain't got a choice. You ain't got a choice because you're going to do the same thing on a different side. So you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. Can you do it? Sure you can. Am I going to force it out of you? You got doggone right. You should probably read a book that I've been recommending for years now. It's called Maximizers by Liz Wiseman. Show it on the screen, Grace. Liz Wiseman, L-I-Z Wiseman. It's called Maximizers. It's a yellow book with a light bulb on it. Some leaders get 100% out of you. Other leaders get 1,000% out of you. So if you go, well, I don't know what to do, that's no longer a problem, and that's no longer an excuse. Get on the court. Lose. Make a terrible post before you stand still. Y'all follow what I'm saying? You have to. You have no choice. Yeah, the funny thing is, Chris, I'm about to get to you in a second. So that actually works if you just raise your hand. Look, multiply. I said maximizes. Multiply is what I meant to say. Here's why. I would suggest all of you, you know, to be honest with you, this might want to be one of your, on the list of one of the new books for Let's Study a Book. Maybe. Okay, maybe. I don't want to tell you what to do. It's not necessary, but it's a great book and it fits this what I'm doing right now. Okay, Grace, you can stop it.
Johnny, you want to hear my list that I have got?
Yep.
What was it? The one
the one you sent me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that should go over this book for sure. Yep.
That the sales book.
Yep.
Wisdom of the Mystic Masters.
Oh yeah, that's probably
Think and Grow Rich from the Black perspective.
Okay. Well, that's how the Adelia found out about Napoleon Hill. Yeah, she's the only person I know.
I don't believe you remember that. I felt.
Oh, he remembers everything.
I felt so not smart because everybody like that. Like, who didn't know that? But I'm glad I went backwards. I'm glad I did it that way than the other. Well, I don't know if that's backwards, but that's how I got it. It just, that thing is so highlighted. I think every page has almost yellow and pink highlighter on it because everything, and that's where my life started just making sense.
Yeah, makes sense. She should have just dipped her stuff in highlight. Just dipped the whole book in it. The book cover too. Should have dipped the whole thing in highlight. Dip the whole thing. We start Monday. Here's your specific instructions. Anne-Marie, how many people you got under you?
Jalen just gave me another one I have to reach out to. 4.
Okay. So you're gonna put.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yep.
Instead of saying it under you, saying on your team.
Sounds good to me. So she got 4 on your team. And so what's going to happen is one of them are going to be assigned to Phil and Susan and their books and links for a very reason. Not only does Phil and Susan would it benefit them, but that's not my only reason. My main reason is, well, let's talk about books for a moment. If you have books and if you know how to market a personal brand, then you know how to market. The problem with it is marketing a personal brand is near impossible. It's near impossible. It's near impossible to do it. So by doing that, you're going to master a few skill sets. The good thing is, I'm going to walk you right through it. I'm going to walk you right through it. So you won't have to worry about it. I'm going to walk you right through it. It doesn't matter who. It's irrelevant. Who? Just know that person, should they catch it, is going to master marketing for personal brand. And then we're going to rotate them. And then they're going to end up being somebody for you to train how to do the others and how to do the others and how to do the others. It's going to be very important because the more money I want to make, the more I need to continue to market my personal brand. The bigger I am, the more money you make. Okay. It's as simple as that, okay? The other three people, I'll come back to that in a second. Let me get Chris real quick. Go ahead, Chris.
All I was gonna say is, let's get it, power team. Monday's our time to shine.
That's it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. We're starting marketing Monday. The company needs $30,000 just on lawyer fees. We have 2 sets of lawyer fees, 2 sets of legal, and they both cost $15,000 a piece. Both cost $15,000 a piece. So we need 2 sets of lawyer fees. We need to put 15,000. Yeah, how to get to my flagged emails. But anyway, we need 15,000. Hey, this right here. It's right on top. Not hard. We need. I'll just copy and paste this. Show their numbers and stuff. There's the email right in chat. Just copied and pasted. You can scroll down, $475 an hour. We require $15,000 deposit into our trust account. Y'all see that? Yes, we're here. Right now. So we got 2 emails like this. We need 2 sets of $15,000. Here's the wonderful thing. It won't take away from nothing we're doing. It won't take away from salary creation, and it won't take away from revenue share. It will not. And you don't have to worry about it. It's going to naturally happen. Plus, it's the whole reason why I'm hiring other people. Is that okay? Outstanding. Cool. But we need $15,000. We need $30,000, excuse me. But if we get $30,000, that's revenue, ain't it? You missed it. It counts for revenue share, don't it? Which means you still gonna get paid when we pay lawyers, huh? Okay, now y'all caught up with me. You caught up with me now. All right, then. You finally done walk with me. Okay. So here is the plan. Marketing and sales are about to be super spoiled, and you're gonna love it. Everybody, nod your heads, unmute your mics if your camera off and say, yep, that's the because your money is gonna come from Anne Marie and Grace. I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, y'all haven't given Anne Marie enough props. Go ahead and unmute your mics. Just love on Anne Marie. Just go ahead. There you go.
All right, Anne Marie, you got this, girl.
Go, Anne Marie.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. Just people's lives depend on it. Repossessions and stuff like that. No pressure. No pressure at all. Exactly.
Everybody just come live with me. It'll be okay.
That's it. So we're going to put a strong emphasis on sales and marketing, and we're going to do it before the Christmas break. Reason being is I want to punish the environment around Grace and Anne Marie. I want to create a championship environment around Grace and Anne Marie before the Christmas break. It is going to be overwhelming. It is going to be too much. There's going to be way too many meetings in y'all departments independently. It's going to be. And that's exactly what it should be, because that's a championship environment. Please know you do not win a championship comfortably. It's not the way it works. The most comfortable team has a losing record. They get the draft first. They have a losing record. The winning team has the worst environment, but it's worth it because they won. Now, by worse, I mean as far as work ethic goes. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to tell you how now. Grace, You are going to sit with me in these interviews. Deanna, send Grace these times. Right, I can't even move forward until she get them. I can't think we're gonna have an awkward silence. Don't worry about it. I just as soon as she said,
Antonio,
yep.
May I wordsmith you?
That's fine by me.
Instead of worst, intense.
Intense. Intense works for me because I am intense. I have a very intense environment around it. Grace, you're gonna sit on all these interviews. Cool. While you're sitting, you're actually going to be able to ask questions or say something. You're the chief sales officer, so do not. I'm going to say this here. I'm saying this in front of all these witnesses to love and behold, for richer and for poor. You know, wedding vows. Okay, I'm saying it. I'm saying all these in front of all these witnesses. Don't you sit yourself there in the background.
Yes, sir.
You're not Grace. You're my chief sales officer.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You dress up for my doggone interview too. Okay.
Yes, sir.
My chief sales officer, and you will have questions.
Yes, sir.
Interview's gonna be an hour. Every interview is gonna be an hour. You will have questions. Got it?
You got this, Grace. You
Thank
got
you.
this, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't work on it. You got
you go.
this.
Feel free to use ChatGPT. I'll assist you right now. You should probably write down what I'm saying because it's going to be in a prompt. You should probably write down everything I'm saying. Don't try to make it a prompt because your prompt is going to be this. My CEO is looking for everything below, and then you're going to put everything I just said. Okay. At the end of that, your prompt's going to be, please give me 5 interview questions that match the energy above. There's your prompt. Now, let me tell you how I'm going to do this interview. I'm not asking y'all to take my interview techniques. I'm not asking you to critique, although you're more than welcome to. You're not going to bother me. You can wordsmith me. You're not going to bother me. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. So it's okay. Like, it's not going to bother me. Just know that you are about to see what I'm about to do, and it's going to be very different, and it's not different all at the same time. And what I'm looking for, Grace, is an empathetic warrior. Very hard to find. Empathetic warrior. I'm looking for little Antonios. They're probably going to be in female form, though, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, most people that I meet like me are Tempestuses and Dianas and stuff. Like, they're probably going to be in female form. It's probably going to be the case. Probably going to be the case. Empathetic warriors. I'm looking for the heart of a child, but the will of a warrior. And my questions will be in that energy. My questions will be segmented into trifurcated. One, I'm going to be looking for the heart of a child because I'm looking for empathy. Then I'm going to be asking questions for the will of a warrior. And then I'm going to be asking questions about culture fit. And they're not going to be, I'm not going to do like 5 questions here, 5 questions. No, it's going to be completely mixed up to where you cannot figure out what I'm doing. So if I ask 25 questions, it's going to be all over the place. But it's not all over the place because I know what I'm looking for. You writing this down? Great. Just write down the best you can. Trust me, ChatGPT is going to be able to understand what I'm doing. Now, Grace, let me stop what I'm saying. You're going to say, please give me 25 questions that are above. You're going to have one more part of your prompt. My agenda as the chief sales officer is to ask 5 questions that now I can't tell you what it is. You're gonna have to decide amongst yourself, Anne Marie, same thing with you. In fact, when you write this, Grace, send it to Anne Marie because she's gonna need the same thing too. It'll just change a little bit. Not what I'm looking for is gonna change a little bit. So when you do this, here's what's gonna happen, Grace. You're gonna ask yourself, now who I want to work with. Because when I bring these people in, you're gonna have to say, but I need to ask questions for my style of blank. Do you want to be in management role more than sales? I'm asking.
Oh,
give me the real answer. Because you shouldn't have to think about the answer.
I don't know. I just do.
Nobody help. Nobody give advice.
I don't know what to do if I'm not selling.
Fair enough. That's part of the answer. That's not a problem. The answer is only yours. These people can't tell your soul what you want. That's why I said nobody help and nobody give advice. You don't need advice here. You're not being timid. You're telling yourself what you want because you need to put it in ChatGPT. So you still want to sell. We got that part. What's priority for you? If you died tomorrow, what would be the one thing you wish you did if this already existed?
Here we're going. Travel and hang out.
All right, then. So you want all right. So your first thing is, I need the freedom to manage these people globally. You should write that down. Y'all be thinking y'all need help. You don't need help. You just need the balls to speak up for what you want. Or the fortitude, ladies, excuse me. That's what you need. You need no help. You just need to, this world doesn't let Susan say what she really wants. The world isn't built that way. The world's just not designed that way. If y'all see Phil and Susan jump off.
Now, what if they say, what if you do that because you know you got the balls to do that, and then they say, oh, look at your cute little balls.
That's exactly what somebody like me is gonna say for sure. That's why me and the dog be going back and forth. I'd be like, oh, look at you, dog.
It's so messed
up. Somebody like me is exactly gonna say that for sure. For sure. Okay, Grace. So you want the freedom to manage them globally. And you also want the freedom to also make sales. You want the freedom to be on the sales floor as well. Let's put that. Is there anything else? I don't know. We're solving this problem now. So she's not going to go to ChatGPT. Can you give me 25? They're irrelevant. Her questions need to be, does this person match what I want to do and how I want to run this company? You get it?
Mm-hmm.
All sales go through you, Grace.
Okay.
You are, wait, look at me. I didn't mean to shush you like you're a child, but just look at me. I am fully aware that every Toyota Corolla that pull up to this job is my responsibility. Congratulations, you have my burden now. You're the chief sales officer. Every single insulin shot, every healthcare payment, every mortgage paid flows through you. You are genuinely the most important person in this company.
Thanks so much.
Okay. All right. Receive that pressure.
Yes. Oh my God.
Like attracts like, so you already got it in you though. But go ahead, ask your question.
Okay. For my sales team, are they
you're right. Deanna, hold on. Deanna said always has been. That's true, Grace. You already been doing it for 7-8 years.
Oh.
She's correct. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
For the sales team, are they required to be on this call? My answer is yes, but you're the CEO. Because I don't know
V6
what others, what other things they have.
tell them first 30 minutes mandatory, the rest is optional.
Okay.
That way, when they schedule appointments, they'll have that first 30 minutes to jump in. First 30 minutes mandatory.
Okay.
We don't want to create a culture where they're separate, because then now you got the whole, it's a different culture. And I don't want that culture.
Yeah, I don't want them to miss. I don't want them to miss anything. So
but that's your job to make sure they don't miss anything.
Right.
And that's going to be Ina's job to make sure they don't miss anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? They should probably listen to the podcast too, then, or stuff like that, because they go on the podcast. But it's your job to make sure they don't miss anything, and Ina's job to make sure they don't miss anything. It's Anne-Marie's job to make sure her team don't miss anything, and it's Ina's job to make sure they don't miss anything. That's why I got Ina in her place. Anything else that you want to do with your life?
No, I am like the human consultants. Have fun, make money. That.
Well, then you should put, and I want to have fun and make money with this team. You should put that down there. You should absolutely put that down. All right, so now you got your prompt. Send that to Anne-Marie. All the outside workings is Anne-Marie. I'm not really interested in hiring right now, Anne-Marie, with your people, unless you find somebody good. I'm not really interested in building your team right now, because that's still going to be 5,000 pieces of content for right now.
So we're not asking 5 questions or 25 questions?
No, you asking 5 questions.
Right.
I'm asking as many as I need to ask.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But what's the point of me having you sit in the, if I have you sit in the interview with me silent, then you're not the chief sales officer. If I have you sit in the interview in the background, you're not the chief sales officer. And then if I don't give you a voice to decide, I don't want to work with that person, then you're not the chief sales officer. I'm very cautious of how I treat y'all. I can't say, Anne-Marie, you're this person, and then be like, no, you're not. Because actions are far louder than words, right? So I have to make sure that I'm always walking that line. If y'all see Phil and Susan duck out of here, they have a prior engagement. So don't just count it all joy. All right, just count it all joy. If y'all see them duck out, okay. Phil's trying to show the discover your sales strengths. That's the book he's got showing up. Go ahead, Phil.
I want to buy this for Grace.
Please.
We'll buy it for Grace and Mail too.
Okay. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Outstanding. All right. Henceforth, there is a masterful, intense focus on generating a lot of revenue quickly. Did you? Okay. Y'all like money, huh? Look, if you're so spiritual, you don't like money, you're not the right person for this company. I need some money hungry people who want to change the world. Like you just got a different company. And I'm not saying focus on money. I'm just saying I need you to be a mixture between Adonia and her daddy. She get what I'm saying. She gets what I'm saying. I need a mixture. I need a mixture. And you got to be a little mixture there. Okay. I want you to be a little bit. I need you a little crazy. I
wouldn't wish that on nobody. That's way. That's asking. That's not.
I need a little mixture going on. All right, we good. Anne-Marie, same for you, but I'm going to focus. We're going to get 20 people as fast as possible, which means I now need your help. Championship work ethic. Ina, if you can go get the job application, put it in this chat real quick, and then put it also in Line App as well. Put it here first. And then Line App. We're going to do that right now. I need y'all to share this link. I don't ask y'all. If y'all notice, I do not ask y'all to share links. I never ask you to interrupt your personal timelines. I don't ask y'all to do that. I don't. But this is a job application to make you money. Shouldn't be no pushback over here about this one. If you represent density 6, I'm gonna need y'all to share that application out, because I'm not spending money on promoting it because we don't need to. We already got three people to apply because of my popularity on LinkedIn. So we don't need to. If it gets to the point where I need to, then I'll spend the money. That's not a problem. I was wondering why Ina ain't put it on Facebook yet, and I went and looked. I think Facebook took down their job application thing. Did you find it, Ina? Oh, you got yourself muted.
Yes, they took it down.
They took it down.
So I posted it as a regular post.
Okay, I saw that. Yeah, they took it down. You used to apply for jobs on Facebook. Now you can't. All right, so they took it down. So I need all y'all share this link when this comes. I'm not just allow me this awkward silence until I see the link out there. Share the link. Share it on your Facebook pages. Share it on your Facebook groups. And the easy way to do is say, hey, I know a job that's hiring. That's all you got to do. Nobody's going to get mad at that. Nobody's going to get mad at that. Jalen already did it. Where is Jalen, by the way? He's probably doing something. Okay. Jalen already did. I saw his post this morning. Do that because I need to find the right people. Is that okay? All right. Now do me a favor. I said championship. Here's what y'all going to do if I don't tell you otherwise. You're going to share it once and cross it off your list. That's not what champions do. That is not what champions do. Or you're going to say, don't nobody look at my page. That's not what champions do. Share it anyway. Let the algorithm know that this is a shareable link. People are looking at this job. And don't just share it once. If you only want one paycheck, share it once. Let's do that. We're gonna make it that, Chris, we're gonna make it that simple. If you only want to get paid once, share it once.
Well, I'm paid then, because I can't share once.
Right. If you want to get paid often, then you know what to do. I can't tell you what to do, but you know what to do. There's a link right there. Save it into your notes. Do everything. Deanna, 2 minutes. Give us our quality of life check, okay? Everybody okay? Championship. The work ethic needs to be there. Please. Who has copied and pasted this link? Pulled it up on the tab so you don't forget it. Who has done anything similar? Okay, we got Grace. All right, good. Outstanding. Appreciate you. Outstanding. Good stuff. This can go on Facebook too. It can go on your whatever. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. When it comes to this company,
Bishop.
Yes, sir.
1 second. You said you could put, if anyone looking for a job, here's a link.
Yep. That post would actually work. That post that works just fine.
Thank you. Can somebody mute me because I'm on Facebook?
Okay, got you. Just muted you. That post he just said, that simple post he just said actually works. Looking for a job, here's a link. That actually works. That works just fine. All right. I want Cheryl in overflow by January. You hear me? I know she ain't got a problem with that. I bet she ain't got no problem with that. You got a problem with that, Cheryl? Okay, she ain't got no problem with that. All right. Overflow by January. You hear me? Overflow by January. This is what I want. This is what I desire. Okay. Yana, quality of life check, please.
One quick question.
Yep.
How can I do it on Instagram because I don't have a picture?
You would just have to say link in bio, but don't worry about Instagram. You can share it as a story and then post the link as a story. The links are clickable in stories, but if you don't know how to do it, don't worry about it. Somebody else will cover it.
Okay, I'll just do the ones I know.
Yeah. Okay. Just in fact, let's make that standard. Do the ones you know, everybody. Because the moment you start, since I don't have all that championship energy in you yet, the moment you start having that knowledge gap, you're gonna quit. So don't even get there. Like, don't get there. Like, don't even get there. Just stay happy. Go ahead, Deanna.
Okay, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today, I want to take a moment to discuss a topic that we do overlook at times, but has a profound impact on our daily lives. And that's the organization of our virtual spaces. In the fast-paced digital age we live in, our screens have become windows to the world, both personally and professionally. And as we navigate through this vast digital landscape, it's crucial to consider the quality of our virtual environment and its impact on our overall well-being. So today, let's talk about digital declutter, organizing your virtual space. Just like a cluttered physical workspace can hinder productivity and focus, a disorganized digital space can have similar effects on our efficiency and mental clarity. Now, we all spend a significant amount of time working on computers, managing emails, attending virtual meetings, and collaborating on various platforms. However, the accumulation of files, emails, and notifications can create a digital chaos that contributes to the stress and reduces our overall quality of life. So why does digital declutter matter? Well, first and foremost, an organized virtual space promotes productivity, just like a organized organized physical. I can't talk this morning, it's Friday. An organized physical space promotes productivity. When our files and applications are neatly arranged, we spend less time searching for what we need and more time accomplishing tasks. This increased efficiency translates to a better work-life balance, allowing us to be more present in both our professional and personal lives. Even more, a streamlined digital environment minimizes distractions, helping us to stay focused and engaged in our work. Now, beyond productivity, the state of our digital space can significantly impact our mental well-being. Constant notifications, a cluttered desktop, and overflowing email inboxes contribute to information overload, leading to increased stress levels. So by implementing digital decluttering practices, we create a more serene and organized online environment, fostering a sense of control and reducing the mental burden associated with digital chaos. Now, let's discuss some practical strategies for digital decluttering. You can start by organizing your files into logical orders, or for those of you who are not logical people like myself, put your files in an order that makes sense to you. Creating a structure that makes sense for your workflow. Regularly review and delete unnecessary files to keep your digital space lean, L-E-A-N, lean. Then tame your email inbox by unsubscribing from unnecessary newsletters. How many of y'all have like 1,500 newsletters that hit your email every day and you don't even bother reading them? Yeah, it's time to unsubscribe to those. Additionally, consider employing tools and apps that help you manage your virtual space effectively. So in conclusion, the quality of your virtual space directly influences your overall quality of life. As we embrace the digital era, let's be mindful of the impact of our digital environments have on our well-being. So by incorporating digital decluttering into your routine, we can enhance our productivity, reduce stress, and create a more enjoyable and focused work experience. So remember, a clean and organized digital space is not just about pixels on a screen. It's about improving the quality of our lives in this digital age. And may your imagination always be a celebration of you. Thank you.
All right. Outstanding. Thank you so much. Outstanding. Outstanding. Now, I want everybody to click this link here. I'm going to put a little, that's a break between Ina's link and my link, and you're clicking this link below. Click this link below, please click this link. The link Ina has is this one. The link that is now in the chat is for you to actually follow the page. Now, I am asking you to, wait, I didn't do that right. I did the wrong link, y'all. Hold on. New break. And now, this is the link. HT. There we go. That's the link right there. If you could click that link, and it looks like this now. This is you. Go ahead and follow the company. I'm not, if you don't want to change your banner, you don't have to. You're a grown person. I'm not about that. This is employee experience. Don't worry about it. That's coming soon. There are actual posts on our page because I am the man. I play no games, so you can see the post right here. Even LinkedIn, as you come here, you're going to see that you can actually invite. Let me close this. You can, LinkedIn is even telling you to invite people, share the application. Your LinkedIn itself is telling you to share the application. Wrong page again. LinkedIn itself is telling you to share the application because you get a 15% more response rate. So whether you listen to me or LinkedIn, that's up to you. It doesn't matter to me. Familiarize yourself. Click that link though, because most of y'all are not even associated with the page. You're actually not associated with the page. So here's your post. Here is where you see the company.
Wait, I got a question.
Yep.
I want to make sure I'm looking at this right. So when we go, so where it says hybrid workplace and it says show details and we click that, are you saying that's where we can share? No, that's not it. Okay.
Job. No, well, if you do jobs, you can share it here.
Okay, I see it.
Right, actively recruiting
got
right
it.
here.
Okay.
Now, if you come to home, oh no, you could have did this too. It could show you. I'll just do it. Show you the details of the company, right?
Yeah, that I when that my understanding did not flow well. So when I saw hybrid workplace, I'm thinking, oh, that's where I can go, not paying attention to the big jobs that's written at the top. Yeah.
It's all good. But watch this here. If I hit people, I can see everybody who's actually associated with Density 6. I can see everybody who's actually associated with this Density 6. Now that part you are asked to do. I mean, some things is common sense, especially since, well, let's just say it's the future. You just didn't know how to do it. It's here now. You click that link, it'll do the company verification, right? You see it, it'll do the company verification right here. You'll be fine.
Antonio?
Yep.
I have been following you since it came up, but I don't see myself here either.
Yeah.
I'm with Marie on that because I'm following you. I'm following the page too.
No doubt. Yeah. So go to share your screen down. Share your screen. Let me walk you through it. Share your screen out loud. Everything's still entertainment. Unmute your mic. You can talk too. It kind of works.
You muted, D.
Thank you, Grace. I'm sitting here talking. Okay.
Right.
Ooh, okay. Come on, coffee. All right. So here I am.
Okay, now go to the link I clicked. I put.
Oh. Okay.
Do me a favor, go to Zoom chat and click that link.
Gotcha.
I want to see if something's different.
Okay. Zoom chat and click the link.
So it took you to the same place. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. Let's see, hit that more. I want to see what more does. Okay, so you can invite connections if you want to. Okay, you can stop right there. You can just yeah, there you go. Go to people. And then scroll down slowly. Keep going. Hit show more.
Oh,
show
here.
more is right there. Yeah. Okay, that was just more things. All right, then type in your name. You may be, you and her, y'all may be associated. Yeah, type in your name. And just type in Deanna. All right, so you're not there.
Okay. So walk me through this.
Are we figuring it out
LinkedIn
together?
isn't my platform, so that's why that's why I'm asking.
Are we figuring it out together? Scroll down.
I can help you guys too. I live in this thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I live in it, but I don't live right here. That's for sure.
You know where it says we had to do the density, we had to associate ourselves with it.
Right.
Did you do that, Deanna?
Yeah, I got the invite from Antonio and I accepted it.
No, well, yeah, but I think this here you are following the page, but if you want to be associated with the company, you need to change it in your experience. And there you choose the company and then it gets linked.
Yeah, Ina sent a
Yeah, so you didn't follow instructions. That's what it is.
Gotcha.
That's what it is. You ain't the only one.
So, but for me, I can't do that right now because of my job. They'll see that and think I'm double dipping. I can't have that.
Nah, you
So,
get to go.
yeah.
You get to go. No problems. You get to go. Not
But
forcing anything.
it says it should show that I'm at least following.
Yeah. This it's I'm speaking on manipulating the algorithm purposes. Yeah. So it's all good. I'm not tripping. Okay, you can stop your screen. I'll stop it there.
but then can Anne-Marie still put in add our Density 6 email?
No,
I
can, but that's gonna mess up my job.
I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm just asking.
And it's not necessary because it's not. No, your question is fine. Your question is valid, and so is Anne-Marie. It's not necessary because I'm not tripping. It's not necessary. Just have ease in knowing there's no pressure. I'm speaking from an algorithmic perspective to get more job applicants. So to hear the two different things that I'm saying, more applicants. That's my agenda right now. That's it. That's my agenda.
I'll do it other places and do it wherever because in the recruiting world, they'll see me in 2 seconds.
I got you. So just until my salary replace that salary.
Yeah, exactly. Then I'll do whatever it takes. But for right now.
No. You're fine. You're fine. And take.
Don't be like me.
But hear me out loud saying take that ease. This is not. There's ease. Take that ease. I'm not. I know what other CEOs would do. I'm not doing that. It's okay. It's completely okay.
Appreciate
it. Those who can, but I'm only talking for the algorithm. That is it. Now, it's doing pretty good though. I'll show you. I'll show you on my page. That means people not seeing it. It just means that since I have it as hybrid, it's getting a certain type of people. And I want it, even though I changed it to online specialist, but I wanted to say hybrid on purpose. See right here, because I need, for this first round, I need the salespeople. I need a certain kind of salesperson that's willing to travel. I have my reasons. Okay. I'm looking for a certain type of, actually, I gave my reason. When I gave Grace the 3 things I'm looking for, there's a certain culture that I'm looking for. There's a certain person I'm looking for. Grace was 4 out of 58.
4 out of 58.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Give us our conversion rate. 58 views, 4 applicants.
14 and a half.
14 and a half. There we go. 14.5% is not too bad.
No, I got 7%.
7% still not too bad. It's better than nothing. It's my point.
I did it backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Qualified applicants can mark up to 3 jobs as their top choice each month. Applicants that mark this. Okay, done. So I guess somebody marked this as top choice. Oh yeah, sure did. Okay, cool. No problem. Good for you, person who marked this as top choice. I won't share my screen. So there you go. I won't share my screen on purpose. All right, I am wrapping this up. You in. Good to go. Only be in if it ain't messing up your life. Y'all okay with that?
They
All
pay
right.
fees.
Yeah, just relax. This I know what people will do. Is that okay? I know what people will do.
I'm just being.
We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. It's fine. Okay. I want to wrap this up. Here is, y'all see the vision. Okay. Y'all see the vision. Y'all see what we're going to do. I was going to play a game, but I'm going to end this early. Monday starts another next level. Okay. Another next level. Ina. Lakeisha Wright.
Hmm?
Or reach out to her first. I really want to say this is the same Sean that's already here. Wait, who knows?
Last name Boykins?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good for him. All right, then. Let's find out his first name. Yeah, that's him. That's his number. All right, then. Good for him. All right, then. Then reach out to Dana second, Carl third. Deanna, send any of those interview times. You already did? All right.
Yes, sir. I sent them to both Ina and Dion.
All right, then. Reach out, see if they're available in that order. If she's not, then put in another one. Put another one, okay? But I want all 3 booked today. This is all 3 booked today. Okay. Now, of course, when you do that, you're gonna have to reach out to Deanna right after, and she got to put it in the calendar. But Deanna, you're about to change a big chunk of that due to the meeting right after this. Cool. All right. Ina's getting ready to schedule interviews. That means once Ina gets it, then you got to give it to me and Grace. And Grace is gonna have to get it too, okay? Because she's gonna be there. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay. I wanted to talk to you. I was gonna call you, but you asked me to schedule a second interview with the young lady, that Jalen.
That's why I have 4 time slots. I only gave 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Sean wasn't here. He just applied 12 minutes ago. Sean wasn't here.
Okay.
When I said it, that's 4. You're talking about Noel. That's why I had
Noel.
That's why I had Deanna do 4 of them.
Okay. Is the Monday already taken? Okay.
It's not, nothing's taken, but
okay.
Are you telling me Noel's going to need Monday?
Well, I told her Monday, but she doesn't necessarily need it. I just didn't know, I asked her if she was available Monday.
All right. Start at eliminate the reason what I'm doing. Ina don't know anything about Noel. That's why I didn't bring her up. She don't know anything about Noel. That came from you and Jalen. It didn't go through a channel that Ina would have knew about. So that is exactly the reason why I left her name out, because Ina can see this.
Gotcha.
But I already had 4 time slots because of that. So Ina, keep that same order, but then don't do Monday. Do the next, or it could be Monday. Just don't do the first one. Whatever the first one is. I know the first one's on a Monday. Just don't do that. That's Noel. Did you send it to Grace, Deanna?
She did.
Yes, sir.
I want all 4 time slots booked. Deanna, I want 4 different Zooms with these people names on it. Okay. Ina, can you do me a favor and send Deanna the exact first and last names, not their nickname, but what's on the resume?
Yeah.
If you can do that for me, outstanding. The Zoom, when you set up the Zooms, it need to be those when you set them up. Of course, you can't do it until they confirm, but you get the point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I was talking to Deanna.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the point. You understand? Now, I know y'all know this backwards off your hands because y'all administrative professionals, but don't hear me having an admin talk. It's not the talk I'm having. That's the talk you're hearing. The talk I'm having is I need to know when these things are happening from my end, and then I need them to see their name and not a general interview spot because I'm doing something different on my end. And plus, I need to know when not to schedule some sort of meeting or Zoom be in use for something else on my end. That's why I want it locked in. So I'm speaking on a different level right now. Yes, I'm saying simple stuff to y'all, but it's not simple on my end. It's rocket science on my end. It's playing with marbles on y'all end. It's easy. Anything administrative is rocket science for me. I can't do it. Rocket science is easy for me. I can't do administrative stuff. Good. So we good to go, Deanna? And you having a meeting when?
Right after this.
Sounds like you've been listening. I like it. Outstanding. Outstanding. Grace, you'll be doing what?
Giving you a call first because I get question answered, and then I'm gonna call.
Ask me the question now.
Talk to.
Ask me the question now.
Oh, I must share my screen and go over this something what I need for Anne Marie. if I do it there. Okay.
Ask the question now.
Okay.
Ask the question now. It's a transparent call. Unless you asking me if I peed this morning, it could be on the call.
Not that.
It'd be all right.
Okay, hold on.
Nobody needs to know that.
I know. but I did though. I did relieve my bladder.
That's another conversation.
We do need to know, Anne-Marie. We need to know if he's in good health.
Yes. I don't be playing with y'all money and die too soon.
This is
okay. Here we go.
All right, share your screen.
Got it pulled up. Okay. Now, I've been talking to Ida and Anne Marie about.
Carla, before you finish, tell me where you stopped the training so I can catch up with you. Do that first.
Okay, we started here and here. We did. I talked to him about the blog creation, and we haven't covered part 2.
All right, then. Good, then. Okay. Now that I'm caught up, ask me your question.
Okay. I want to make sure I understand, so I'm making sure I'm getting it across to Anne Marie and Ina clearly. Okay. If I'm telling you my opinion, I feel like I have not done it clearly, and it's something stuck in my head. Okay.
That's fair. And plus, this is a daunting task, so it's okay.
Yeah. Because you have it's all in the same section, but 2 sections in my brain. So this is the prompts to assist with the morning, afternoon, and evening. So this is the prompt for all 4, but they put it in sections. So if they're starting on the video, they take this all the way here, correct? And put it in
ChatGPT. Now you just asked me a question. Okay, for sure. I was waiting on your actual question.
So sorry. Yes. Go ahead.
Firstly, you need to understand that is Anne Marie here.
Yes.
Anybody under Anne Marie should be listening right now.
I'm here.
Okay, good. The video creation prompt has nothing to do with y'all, although you're doing it. Once you get these results, it gets passed to Jalen and his team.
Okay, and that's what we went over the last time we met. Jalen was on the call, and that's what
Okay, it gets passed to Jalen and his team. Now, you should understand that there's no thinking with what I gave you, except for you just got to understand this
Yes.
rocket science I gave you.
Yes.
That's the problem that's happening. I get it. I get it. You don't have to think, but this might as well be Greek right now because it's hard to understand. I got it. See where everybody see the big bold that says prompts to assist with morning, afternoon, evening schedule? Okay, outstanding. Yes. And then you see a quick glimpse of video, picture, and then it say text and links.
Yes.
Then there's an important note where let's go to important note that give you examples of how to write a good prompt. Write a blog introduction about the benefits of meditation for busy professionals. Why does it work? Because blog introduction, business of meditation, busy professionals. It tells you, like, that's how ChatGPT understands. What's a poor prompt? Write something about meditation. That's what y'all be doing. That's why y'all stuff gets messed up. Why it falls short is vague, lacks context, etc. So remember that. Scroll down again. This is where y'all need to be paying attention. Okay. Now go back up. See how it says morning schedule. Go, hold on. So let me show it again. So it says morning schedule.
Yes.
And then it says video live, and it actually gives you find your congregation. How did you gain traffic? This is the actual thingy. So you're gonna copy and paste for me real quick, Grace, from video all the way to growth.
Oh, okay.
All right. So now you're going to see video live, video premiere, and it's going to type that, and it's going to say, find your congregation on how to gain traffic. And this is something that you can change. But every morning, you can make a little change to this, but just know that you're always going to be talking about gaining traffic. Always in the morning. Somehow, some way. That's why this one doesn't say insert post.
Okay.
You get it? It doesn't say insert post. It's telling you that you're going to be talking about lead generation every morning until I tell you stop.
Okay.
20,000, 40,000 posts about lead generation. And then pictures, 40,000 posts about the power of attention and marketing. You get it?
Okay.
And then 40,000 more about jumping in front of that attention and write concise, successful. Okay. Now scroll back up. So that's what you're going to do. Now, this is saying, please take my information below. This is what you're going to put in. So basically, what I did was I split it into two for you. I gave you your understanding, and then I gave you what you're going to be doing, both and you get to choose between both, but you also get to do both. Is it confusing? You show you right, it's confusing. That's why we got to train over it, because what it actually is, it's not that I'm confusing. It's not that it's confusing. I have y'all doing advanced AI prompt engineering. And so I had to write it down to a level that you've never been before. Mm-hmm. So right now we're just speaking a new language. Mm-hmm. So let's say take Anne-Marie or we can say, let's take Chris. Chris is going to copy and paste. Please take my information from all right. Copy and paste all of that, Grace. Right there you go. Copy and paste. Now open up a new document for me, Grace. Just any new document, doesn't matter.
Okay, hold on, I gotta move some stuff. Let's get that out of the way. Shucks, hold on. I'm so sorry. Some things are in the way.
You're fine. You're totally fine. Yeah, totally fine. We need to, because you're going to do both. You're going to do both. Up front says your prompts. This one says, here's the prompts you're using. The bottom one says, here is an example. If you don't want to use as an example, you can just do it in itself. Doesn't matter to me. But you're going to ask for, you'll see. It'll make sense, and I'll get Prophet Jerry.
Okay.
All right, just copy and paste that. Now go back to your other document. Now scroll down to now copy and paste this little small section.
Okay.
Now go up to the top.
I'm sorry. The other document?
No, this one I want. No, that's one I want you.
Okay.
Now hit enter a couple of times and then copy and paste what you just did. Thank you so much. Hit paste. Outstanding. Now we're just putting these together now. That's it. We're just putting these together. I gave you a both and option. Should you just want to focus on the topic I gave you about gaining traffic, by all means, so do so. But you're going to have to add in additional point 1 and additional point 2. So copy and paste additional point 1 and additional point 2 and put it under
down here.
Down there. If that's what you were going to do, hit paste. Then there's your prompt now.
Okay.
See that topic, find your congregation, how to gain traffic?
Yes.
It's to go up to the very first bold. Now watch this here. Do me a favor. I'm sorry. Copy and paste that. Copy that, find your congregation, how to gain traffic. So if you were just going to do the morning prompt, hold on, wait, just stay with me, Grace.
Okay.
If you're just going to do the morning prompt that I gave you, you need to copy and paste additional 1 and 2 there. Everybody got me? Anne-Marie got me?
Yep.
Anne-Marie? Okay.
Outstanding.
I'm here.
But if Ina, Grace, Antonio, or Deanna, or if I say this is for Phil and Susan, then you're going to have a different set of notes. We're going to pretend now that the find your congregation is I don't want to confuse anybody. Let's use Phil and Susan real quick. What's the no, let's not use Phil and Susan. Grace, go get a real note from us. Stop your screen. Go get a real note. I did both and. I did it to where you can get notes from us. And if you don't have notes that day, you can just run that morning prompt in a different way. You just have to make small changes. You can just run that morning prompt in a different way. It's both and it has to be, because you're turning our pillar. If you went back up, Grace, and read number 1, it says pillar content. You're turning our pillar content into thousands of pieces of content.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now this is.
So I got gaining traffic.
Perfect. So personal finance sheets. All right. Only trust these people in the company. Okay, scroll down. All right. 5 things to getting traffic. So what you're going to do is 5 things. You're going to copy and paste this whole 5 things to getting traffic. There you go. Now, go back to the document.
Okay.
The new document we're creating.
My desktop would be great. There's nothing on here. Okay, here we go. Now. Okay.
No problem. So now what you're going to go into in the brackets. In the brackets. Keep the bracket there.
Oh, okay.
Now copy and paste all that.
Oh.
Now, make that bracket go where secret is.
Oh, gotcha. Let me put it here. There we go. I'm gonna just put another one because that's not going. Oh yeah, that is work. Okay. Which there we go.
All right. Copy and paste this whole thing from please to content, video content.
Gotcha.
Go to ChatGPT. My goal was to make sure you all can move rapidly. Two blogs a minute. Hit enter.
Okay.
There's your video content.
This gets passed off to Jalen and his team.
That's correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's look at what's happening here. Stop your screen real quick. I want everybody to pay attention. Stop your screen real quick. I want everybody to pay attention to me. I know that was confusing only because I didn't explain it. That's what the training is for. But now that I just explained it, it moves like that.
Thank you so much. Yes.
I wish I would. I wish there were more cameras on. Okay, Anne-Marie, did you get it? If there's any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, no, I got it. Okay, and Grace, you're doing a great job teaching us.
And I already know. I already know. In fact, she had meetings with me first and then get with y'all. So, so I can explain it. Yes, that document is difficult, but the document is difficult because the topic is difficult. The AI prompt engineering is, look what just happened. You just created a video. That's not easy. That's not easy. They got salaries for $300,000 a year just for that. And you can pass that to Jalen. Now, of course, if it was a blog, this would have been a blog. It's difficult because I created one guide, like the sales process, Grace, that never needs to be uncreated.
Yes. Okay.
It never needs to be uncreated. It can stay there forever. It's evergreen. It's evergreen. Now, you're going to do that with each one. Can you use what's in the evening? Sure, you can. This means that Anne-Marie can decide she's going to do what we just did, but she can also assign Jonathan to just get me different blogs about content creation, getting your congregation. Now, I want to show you one more thing, Grace, now that we have that in there. Grace already showed them this. And of course, we went to 5 lines, but she can go line by line now. Mm-hmm. So that one thing she did was going to be 6 different videos because she's going to do line 1, then line 2, then line 3, then line 4. You can even do Don't Trust Nobody with content with Neil Patel. You can do that too. Who cares? It's on Jalen now to make it a video.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whether he used me or you get it though. Mm-hmm. Somebody got to send it to me so I can do a quick video. You get it? So you're sending it to Jalen, and then Jalen's going to send it to me, and now I got a script to do videos.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, when I give you the videos, it's going to get transcribed, and now you're going to be writing blogs all over. Like, it's a never-ending story, to borrow from one of our favorite movies from the 80s.
Yes.
Atreyu.
I just remember the song.
No.
All right. Yeah, you get it though. And I'm hopefully I'm not being condescending. I'm not trying to be. It is confusing.
No, thank you so much. It was okay.
No, it's confusing. I wrote it confusing. I know it's confusing, but I wrote rocket science and I put it on paper. Of course, it's confusing. You didn't go to biology and went, "Oh, I understand everything in this class." No. It's confusing. It's supposed to be confusing, and it's okay.
I have a question about that. So what's confusing to me is, do things need to be in the parentheses or quotes or any of that?
Yes, if you keep them in there, then ChatGPT will understand. I wrote it in the way that ChatGPT will recognize the brackets.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote it like a prompt engineer. If I gave you prompt engineer training, I would have told you to use brackets. Like it's very advanced. So if I got brackets there, keep them there. That's how ChatGPT knew to give Grace what she wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. Typically the brackets, she's right. The brackets would have been for human eyes, and y'all would have been like, okay, let me remove this. I'll put my stuff there. In this particular case, you're talking to a machine. And I have that in the machine learning language. Yeah, for sure. That's what's going on there.
Okay.
That's what.
Okay. Are we having a meeting? Sorry, Sandra. Are we having a meeting today, Grace?
We sure are. Okay. you gonna be ready for Monday. You think you're gonna be ready for Monday.
I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. Take as long as you need, take whatever. And even if you don't get to complete by Monday, you're just only posting what you did complete. You're not going to phase 3. You're just gonna stay on what you know. You know what I'm saying? Stay on what you know. Now the method of delivery, we're going to figure it out, but you're going to zip everything and you're going to send it to me. Or whatever. Somebody, Johnny, you're going to have to figure out who. Somebody's uploading to Wasabi. They need a bucket. Somebody's sending to Line App. At the end of the day, everything's going in Wasabi.
Oh yeah, we need training on that too.
Yeah, we're gonna. I got you. We doing that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I was getting it order. So you already showed Grace. Okay, then all right then. So that's right. That's right. Because I said I don't want very few people with access to that.
I'm gonna be getting with you, Ina and Jalen and Emery.
Okay, cool.
All right, all 3 of those. That's only 3 people that's gonna have access to Wasabi. That's what I said, right? That sounds exactly what I would have said.
Yes.
I would have said marketing. I would have said Ina, and I would have said video. The other videos. That's what I would have said. Okay. And plus Grace has sales. That's exactly what I would have said. All right, good. So I already told you that, Deanna, sometime last week then, and you already went forward to do the order. Look at you. Look at you actually doing what I say. Look what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good. All right, then. Good. All right. Because I be saying stuff, and when I say it to the right people, I forget about it because I know when I say something to Ina, I can let it go. When I say something to Grace, I can let it go. And I can go focus on something else. So that's good. Okay, go ahead, Prophet Jerry.
Bishop, backtrack.
Yep.
On the sharing. Now, because it's you and it's your company, could I still do my share on Facebook for Mexit or no?
Yes, you can. And technically, it's your company because you're on payroll due to crazy weird news, unless you don't like money.
Oh, I love money. You know I
okay.
do.
All right. Then.
You know I do. You know how I got to get that house for this woman.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so I could do ATS. I could do my groups that I'm in with ATS, but it's now I cannot pronounce it right. Density.
Density. But you good though.
Okay,
we'll take
sorry.
density too.
Density. Okay. So all right, thank you. I didn't want to do it without your permission.
No, you good to go, brother. You good to go. Amir just asked me, can we do the same method for our personal content? Anything I teach y'all, I am expecting you to leverage me and do it personally. I am expecting you to do that. It's not just a culture. I'm nearby demanding that you do it. Y'all are the employees that become the millionaires just because you started. Okay.
Yeah.
So please just do that. It is not an issue. Unless
ATS.
y'all don't like money. Yes, sir.
So I am loving the stuff that you're doing with that. So as a sidebar, and you don't have to give me the information right now, how can someone like myself that's not an employee be an asset to you in the things you're doing that's also going to benefit me as well? So, maybe you can give me that feedback, off bar and everything. But I want to know, as not an employee, okay, but still love and enjoying the things, and I want to also be an asset to you as well, because I think my involvement with you is I can claim it already. My involvement with you has already been a blessing, okay?
Oh, that's right.
And so I want to do whatever I'm doing. So whatever I'm doing with my brand, I'm giving you the props and everything for being my mentor, doing the thing. And that's a lot for me to say. Okay,
Amen.
I'm keep 100 now.
Right.
I'm telling you, my mentor.
You're a grown man. I got you.
Yeah.
I got
you. And I'm giving you that props because you won that. You won that. But how can I also my company, my team and everything give you assets or support?
Well, my first answer is going to be steal everything from me. That's going to be my first answer for sure. But at this point of my life, and I think people like Adonia would appreciate this, I have no value if y'all are not winning. I have no value. But let's just pretend I was a governor, then I need to be creating governors. Let's pretend I was a pastor, then I need to be creating pastors. I don't want to create ministers. I want to create pastors. You get it? I need to create more CEOs with profitable companies. So steal everything. That's my first answer. My second answer is we can find ways, and the world is ours. We can find ways to synergize our companies to where we can find a mutually beneficial reason to partner on a few things, whatever those things may be. It could be a sales funnel. I don't care. Like, I don't want to go into details, not because I'm not willing to answer the question. It's just
no, we good.
I don't want to limit you though. So I don't want to say one thing, and that's the only thing you're thinking, because it can be a bunch of things. It could be a community outreach. I don't know. Just know the world is ours is the point I wanted to give you there. Yeah, the world is ours. So we can find a way.
So we know we both military people. So I'm reading between the lines. I got you. Okay. I
absolutely
want to let you know I'm there. But I want to also let everybody know openly, I'm part of your team. Okay. I'm part of your team to help you be successful, because your success is my success and your success is my success. I'm gonna say again, your success is my success. And I'm proud to say that. And that's a lot. I say this again, humbly, it's a lot for me to go there, because I've been burnt by a lot of folks and everything. And so for me to say what I'm saying,
right.
I'll say it again so everybody can hear me.
Right.
For me, Sean, saying that ATS has won my trust, respect, and confidence. And I do not say that lightly. Okay.
Right.
All right.
No doubt. For
okay,
sure.
Okay, because my Uncle Michon has sent me quite a few people to talk to.
Yes. Mama Joy says she liked my analogy. Yeah, man, at this point, I need to be creating more Adonias. Like, that's my job. I need to create and Adonia need to be saying, I need to create more Adonias, right? We all should be saying that. Well, we all should be saying that. We're at different levels. I most certainly should be saying that. And so should Adonia. Okay, hold on real quick, Deanna. I don't want I want a recruiter to be like, I started a YouTube video and whatever, like stuff like that. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Deanna.
Well, so for everyone here, and Antonio has said it on multiple occasions, he wants to be remembered as the greatest leader. In doing that, he creates leaders, not managers, not employees, not part-timers. He creates leaders, which means being here, you are going to walk away a leader, an entrepreneur, a leader in your industry, a leader in your field.
Right. In your own business. She's absolutely correct. Your own business. I expect you. Yeah, I fully on this. Say it again, Sandra.
I said, and a leader for yourself.
Absolutely.
Because that is important. I can't even explain how important it has been for me to be part of this community and how I can take it to other people who have been hurt like me, to give them a pull up so that they can understand that you can plant better and you can dominate.
Right. And I fully go ahead. No, you're right. No, you should be just saying. And I fully understand where the question is coming from. First off, you got a different culture. You got people be tripping. Plus, the NDA I sent y'all was ironclad. I sent y'all ironclad NDA for sure. Protected me, protecting y'all as well. Just know that I also gave enough wiggle room in your NDA to where you can leverage me and take these tools that I'm giving you and use them for your own company. We're not in a compete clause. We're not in a complete clause. And trust me, if you start a software company of artificial intelligence, I'm just going to buy you before you can disrupt me. You don't have to worry about that. And I mean, come on now. You think, I thought y'all knew I was a capitalist. I thought you understood. I'll buy you before you disrupt me. Come on now. Like, surely we know that I'm Antonio. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You won't be disrupting me. For sure. Y'all fine. On this level, I can't, I ain't got nothing to do with the employee 899. That's a whole different method of delivery there. But for you folk, y'all should, first 200 people here should be millionaires. Automatically. That's just the way it works. If you build the company right, if you get it right. I showed you the little picture with Microsoft. They created 20 billionaires and 100 and something millionaires, the people who started. And that's it. We just talking about as employees. We're not even talking about CEO, just as employees in itself. So that's what it is. So wrapping this up, tried to let y'all off early, but I had questions. Wrapping this up. If you're not in, but you have a company that's in that you want to be attached, that's the whole point of relationships, how to win friends and influence people. Combine, just keep your company close, and the oil from the cup will run over. That's just scripture at this point. Okay, it will happen. Okay, it will happen. That's number one. If you are in crazy weird news, you'll get an email here soon. Today, you can give me an email today. You get an email. I am being careful about payroll right now because right now payroll is too high. It should be. It's okay. It's too high. Like I'm gonna have to. Like I should be somewhere. Revenue share should be somewhere like a quarter of a percent or 0.5%. It's too high. It's too high, but it's too high on purpose. I have no problem with that. It's too high on purpose because until I provide properly for you, it should be too high. That's just how I process information. It shouldn't be too high. Until I provide properly for you, it should be too high. Once you get your salary, your revenue share goes away. It'll be now that you'll get a profit share. I will create a profit share, but that profit share will be based off like the way Delta does it. Everybody gets bonuses, but it's a profit share. You get just think of bonuses. You get bonuses. My ultimate goal is to have everybody off in August and everybody off in December. We're not there yet. We're not even close to there.
Woo!
Not close. Yeah.
Only because you said August. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, because your birthday. Well, here's what I know, and I think again, I think people like Adonia would appreciate this. And paid off. I mean, paid off the job. Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. Paid off December, paid off November. I mean August, because we're bringing in money. Plus, we have AI doing a lot of work that would be it'll be not replacing y'all, but in your stead.
Can I just say, woo? Okay.
The reason, no doubt. Oh, Chris says his birthday too. The reason being is because, and Adonia, I think you would agree, we're overworked. Americans are overworked. We're overworked. We are just overworked. And if we can create a company that has a culture of August becomes a skeleton crew. Now, I don't mean you got to be off. It just means there's a celebration of offness in August, and there's a celebration of offness in December. That way, all your vacation time and PTO time could be used in different months. If you're paid off already in August and December, then you can. Somebody gonna get that later, man. I don't know what else to say, man. I be trying.
I got you.
I be trying to Adonia, but I don't know if they be listening to me.
Oh,
But I be
yeah,
trying though.
because
I be trying.
August, for those with kids, August is when school start, and I ain't trying to be on no meeting and be working and trying to get my kid ready for school, because he done already irritated the crap out of me June and July. So my nerves are frazzled. So I need some time to recover myself and send this boy off to school. On top of December is right before the New Year start. You got the most expensive capitalistic days of the year. You have family that you just don't feel like dealing with, and you just need to take a mini vacay before you even have to have conversations with them. So I respect and feel and understand having August and December off, because at the beginning of the year, I'm amped. I'm ready to go. I do ask if I can take the month of May off. I'm ready to go. I'm in at the beginning of the year, but come the end of the year,
At least a week.
I'm gonna need about 2. No. I'm gonna need about 2.
Her birthday's in May. She's been
Yeah, that's what I was getting
a
at.
black
For our
person.
birthdays,
Yeah,
can we
the
get a
first
week?
2 weeks. The first 2 weeks of May, I will
She's
be
being a
unavailable.
black person right now. If y'all don't know the black culture, your birthday is a national event. It's a national event.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, I just need the first 2
Definitely
weeks.
in the black culture.
Right? I mean,
Black folks, since we don't own nothing, we damn sure gonna own our birthday.
I own the day out. Look,
That's a black folk
the
thing for sure.
world was
For
blessed
sure.
on May 7th.
We understand.
It was a blessing. That is a national spiritual holiday. The world changed
Okay.
on that day.
If I can go back to yes, thank you so much. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, but what I was saying was thank you, because having both of those, the whole month off, first off, is something that companies do not do because they just don't do it. Secondly, to have them paid, that means I don't have to worry about dipping into, I don't have to make up sick leave fake. I don't have to make up a fake reason for sick leave. I don't have to go through my vacation time that has built up over the time. Like you said, I can use those vacation days for spring break, because it's crazy. Spring break actually my son's birthday falls the week of spring break every year. So I can use that time to take off for spring break. So I thank you for what you're doing, and I don't know if anybody else heard it during the conference, but that 1 year paid maternity leave for those of y'all who may decide to get pregnant. I cheer for y'all. Okay,
I've been saying this since 2017.
I've been
since 2017. It's not nothing new. I picked August for a very different reason. I knew travel was affordable, and I understood that if you can have paid August, you're already going to be traveling in July and all sorts of stuff like that. I put myself in y'all's shoes, and I figured, well, I could have a whole 3 months here, and then I can have 3 months at the end of the year, and I don't have to worry about the holiday travel at the end of the year because I'm off. And some of us will be working, some of us will be not, but the goal is to leverage technology and our already profited software to be able to do this. We're not talking about hurting the company. We're saying we push forward technology and software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and of course our customer service team will still be working, but on a skeleton basis. And anyway, there's a way to do it. I've already figured out how to do it. It's not going to hurt. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. So my final words to you is, it's money time. We need $30,000 right now just to give to lawyers. Y'all understand that? Just to give to lawyers, we need $30,000 just to give to lawyers. So it's time to get this money so we can do so. Now, the good thing is, and again, people like Adonia would appreciate this, the company, entity, and structure that we have set up in place, only a lawyer can do. Only international business lawyers can do. Because we're not playing the small game anymore. We're not playing the small game anymore. We're playing the big time game. Train hard, train well. Championship energy, Grace, give me 3 minutes. I'm out of here in 3 minutes. Train hard, train well. Championship energy, yes. If you don't know what to do, that's over now. Default, share a post about hiring. At default, do that. At default. You don't have to change your banner. You can keep Connected Life. You can do all that stuff. I'm not asking you to change your banner. Can I? Yes. Do people demand it? Yes. I just respect your own personal brand. So I don't need you to do that. If I need you to make Density 6 your personal brand, then I'm not leading well. I said what I said. I know where you come from, Ina, Dion, and Anne-Marie. I know, and I know what they did. I know. I'm obviously not the same dude. Obviously, it's not even close.
Thank God.
Not even close, right? Not even close. Yeah. Right now, your future is in Pastor Tony's hands and my hands. Our immediate future is in Anne-Marie and Grace's hands. So Pastor Tony needs to be spoiled. He's going to reject it. Spoil him anyway. It's God giving him his reasonable. So he's going to reject every bit of it. Don't get it twisted. Do it anyway, okay? Do it anyway because God wants him to get glory. It's okay.
Don't take it personally, though.
Yeah, don't take it personally. He's going to reject it. He's going to reject it. It's like the most humble man in the world talking about, I'm the most humble man in the world. Well, you just stopped being the most humble man in the world, right? You're right. Immediately, as soon as you did that. So it's all good. He's going to reject it.
I'm not, though, to be clear.
Okay.
I'll put my wife on here next time. She'll completely shoot that one.
Shoot that one down for sure. Spoil Grace. Spoil Anne-Marie. I'm already spoiled. I'm the CEO. Everything spoils me. So you don't need to spoil me. I'm already spoiled. And since I asked for 3 minutes and it just hit the almost 3 minute mark, remember, you ain't seen what Adonia's for to do for this company yet. I promise you, I know Adonia very well. She's spinning it. She going, okay, I'm gonna do. I know what she's doing. And then she's thinking and she go, okay, as soon as I get this out the way, this is what she's doing. She's like, I'm gonna get this out the way and I'm gonna do this here. She's literally moving things in her mind right now. And the only thing she's protecting is, but I like my yard work though. I like my yard work. So I want to do my yard work. See, this is what she's doing. She's doing all that stuff. And you ain't seen Grace. And y'all have not seen Lindsay. You just have not. You have not seen what these people can do. So you haven't seen this company. You haven't. You haven't seen I took Anne-Marie out of the conversation. You're about to see what Anne-Marie can do. You're about to see it Monday. She's about to put a weight on it. Like that uncle that can barbecue real good. You know what I'm talking about? You know the uncle that barbecue real good? He said, girl, what it tastes like.
The one with the ash.
You know your Uncle Cole. your uncle ain't gonna let you sleep on his food. You know your
Yes,
uncle
I
cold.
call him my Uncle Bob.
Okay,
Yes.
The
all
one
right.
with the tube socks and the Fila sandals.
That's right.
The one with the sandals
That's it.
on and everything.
That's it. That's it. You understand? Girl, you look you filled up real nicely, Grace. You filled up nicely. You understand? That kind of uncle. Uncle ain't gonna let you sleep on his cooking. Get on out. He's sweating too. If he ain't sweating, the barbecue don't taste good. I guarantee you that. Anyway, some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You trying to put the vegan, get that out of here, right? He's offended.
What'd you say?
Well,
He's
he got that
offended by that.
cigarette dangling from the corner of his mouth while he got the grill open, flipping them with the beer in the other hand.
Yeah, I went 1 minute over. Y'all be good. Monday, Grace, give everybody what they need because you know how I am. My standard's high. So when everybody get in trouble, it's gonna be your fault.
Yes, sir.
Ina, y'all meet right after this. I need everybody booked an interview today. Right? I need to set. All the reason I need to set because I gotta travel, and I need to adjust my life around these interview times. Okay, cool. All right, you can't play better. You can't dominate. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And for no reason at all, show Otis some love as he is very important. Y'all just wait till I hire Otis. I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna be like, Otis, he gonna cost like $1 million a year, though. He gonna cost $1 million a year. You understand? Anyway, Otis is expensive.
We do have sales training today. Sales training is today.
Sales training is today at 12.
Yes. Or is it not?
If you're still on your training with Ina and Anne-Marie, then invite everybody to that training just so they can learn.
Oh no, we're gonna be done way before noon.
That marketing stuff is a little difficult though. No,
Oh,
I'm talking about
to me.
I'm talking to her.
Okay.
I'm talking to her. And the marketing stuff is a little difficult. Okay, because that's a form of sales. So if I'd rather you not cancel them and invite your sales training to that call.
Gotcha. Okay.
Versus now, if you finish, you finish. But but I'd rather you make sure they together. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather you make sure they together and just invite people to see that.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, y'all have a good one. All right, everybody. Love you, everybody.
Love you more.
Love you more.
Love you more.
All right, y'all.
Love you more.